Hello, my name is Tanay Tiwari and welcome to Buzz This Week, a show where we take flights to each stadium and get you all the news from all the cricketing world from the week gone by. So without wasting any more time, on the show this week, good guys always finish tied. The universe boss has a new Everest address. And who is coaching Rahul and Kohli for their new shots? The scores are tied. New Zealand enter yet another super over. Ian Smith is on commentary. Can we please just cut this? I'm not the only one saying it. All of New Zealand is. All of Ian Smith is. A crafty 95 from Williamson. New Zealand need 9 off the last over, 6 of which they get off the very first ball, and yet they end up tying that game. In the super over, they score 17. Yes, 17. India, playing their first ever super over, scored 3 runs off the first 2 balls. And yet, India win this super over. 2 days later, this entire thing repeats itself and India win yet another super over. You've got to feel for New Zealand. They've now played 8 super overs in T20Is. They've lost 7 of them. New Zealand's scratch card at every super over returns the same message. Better luck next time. But you've really got to feel for these nice guys from New Zealand. Look at what their under-19 boys did. They helped a struggling West Indian batsman to the pavilion. Bhai, itna chota feel mat karo. Please, hamare conscience ko jeene do. And while you may have lost all of these super overs and the series 5-0 New Zealand, as human beings, as just plain and simple human beings, you've never even come close to losing. Just like a flying ban became a nationwide debate in India, flying bails at the non-strikers end in the ongoing Under-19 World Cup became a matter of debate across the cricketing world. Afghanistan's Noor Ahmed ran out a well-set Pakistani Under-19 batsman at the non-strikers end while he was trying to gain just a few extra yards, and the internet exploded. But the law on this is really clear, right? The non-striker must be inside his crease and watch the bowler deliver the ball. And yet there is debate around this. What do you think? Do you think it's unfair on the part of the batsman to gain a few extra yards? Or is it unfair on the part of the bowler to not give a warning to the non-striker? You can tell us using hashtag #BuzzThisWeek. Just like no North Indian wedding is complete without the DJ playing oh ho ho ho, just like no budget speech is complete without you calling your CA friend and asking, "Arey yaar, is bari tax zyada katega, kam katega?" And just like no year is complete without 3 Akshay Kumar films, no T20 league that comes in new on the block is complete without Pandit Chris Gayle blessing it right at the start. And that is going to happen in the Everest Premier League that will start in Nepal, starting February 29th. Where Gayle will play for the Pokhara Rhinos. With this, it makes it over 10 T20 leagues across the globe, from Australia to South Africa to Canada to the West Indies. Every nation seems to have a T20 league of their own. Do you think it is the IPL effect? And do you think they're able to emulate the success of the IPL? NZs Super League has had financial problems of its own. GLT20 in Canada had player wage issues. We are all very aware of what PSL has had in terms of monetary affairs. Do you think running a T20 league is the best way to start a cricketing culture in a country and get revenues and scout talent? Or are there other ways as well? Dear under-19 kids, do you get a lot of flack at home for your screen time, for the amount of time you spend on the internet, Instagram, Facebook, Tinder? Australian under-19 kids who are playing cricket right now in South Africa have also landed in quite a bit of controversy, not with their parents, but with their cricket ball. After winning the game, Australian batsman Fraser McGurk put out a photo on Instagram saying, "Quarterfinals, here we come." And then his teammates put these comments out. But what's wrong in that? These are harmless comments from teammates who are trying to pull each other's leg. No, Cricket Australia says that they might be trying to mock natives and cricket fans in general who can't speak English. McGurk had to take an Insta flight out of South Africa because on a team building exercise, his face was scratched by a monkey. He will now return to Australia. His week just went from being good to average to Rishabh Pant. Breaking the internet this week is a new coach who is teaching new shots to both KL Rahul and Virat Kohli, and I'm sure you can't guess the name of this coach. This coach is Yuzvendra Chahal, right here on this tweet. I can literally hear Rahul and Kohli's replies to this tweet, and they may have learnt a bit from Guptill on that. That's all that we have for you on this episode of Buzz This Week. Until next week, it's a goodbye from all of us. All of us, you ask? Watch out.